That remark by Ajit Agarkar was a stupid one. Like, you're exposing the team already before even it is there.
Bumrah, obviously the workload management gets questioned. KL for me would have been a real front runner.
I think Shami's dropped and maybe done as well. I think he's played the last test match.
I don't know. I mean, I feel Shubman Gill will end up with a better test record than Kohli as captain.
It comes as no surprise that Kohli had the career that he had in Test cricket, but I'm not 100% convinced if Gill will have the same sort of curve.
Someone with enough discipline to be the captain of the Indian team, and we've always seen how horrible a captain is in the IPL.
Never deserved a chance for India in whites for sure. For me, there's certain GG quota that he used and he got the chance.
He's not a natural leader. He's more of just a good cricketer rather than a good leader.
Why do you say that?
He does not give the vibes of a leader. That's all.
As if the cricket pugloos were already not fighting enough as to who should make it to the top 2 in IPL playoffs, they got another reason to pick up a fight. All thanks to BCCI for announcing India's squad for the England tour. And let's see if the CDC boys are going to pick up a fight here in this episode of Office Vibes. And as usual, as per my ritual, I'm going to start off with Avanish. You have to first off rate India's squad.
Out of 10, I would say a solid 7. I don't think we can give it anything lesser. I wouldn't go into the dizzy heights of 9 and 10 because a lot of unproven talent there, a lot of prospects for sure, but only time will tell. Are you excited?
I am excited, but I was just drowned in nostalgia when I saw this, the new team emerging, of course. But I saw you and Akshay, of course, having a little banter, a little go at each other in the last watch along. By the way, you can watch that on cricket.com's YouTube channel. You were fighting with, that you want Karun Nair in the team. And you, on the other hand, were like, no, Sai should be making, let's say, I think you guys were talking about number 3 slot.
You bloody! We were referring to Karun versus Jurel. I wasn't saying one is better than the other. On the other hand, Avnish feels that Karun is miles ahead of Dhruv Jurel, which I disagree with. I think at best it's like in 19-20 ka farak hai. At best, that is. I don't think there's a very clear winner over there in terms of who should start. I don't mind Karun starting, but I personally wouldn't mind giving Jurel a chance, given that he has done decently, not just in India, but we also saw that A tour, which India played in Australia last November. He was one of the better batters there. So I think he's shown enough batting potential ki, he can do well in England. Baki to theek hai, if Karun also gets a go, happy for him to, sort of be able to end that arc. So yeah, let's see what happens.
Is there a Karnataka bias? That's what you have said off camera, at least to me.
See, essentially everyone will pinpoint the Karnataka bias, but I think technique, ticker, skill set, experience, knowing the conditions, Karun has it all. You look at why Karun's been brought back into the test team. You take out the experience of Virat and Rohit, you need someone who's an experienced batter there. Right now, if you look at those names, there's KL and there's Karun and there's daylight between anyone else. Even Shubman Gill's played just 3 tests in England. So Karun starts for sure. There's no point bringing someone back from the cold if you're not going to put him part of your starting 11. Dhruv Jurel, great batter. He's shown me enough confidence to get into the squad, but not to start. I would still give Karun 3 games minimum before I even pass the judgment on him. 2018, he should have been in the squad, technically, that England tour. They picked Vihari, but now Karun's come back. And who knows, Karun Nair, I mean, essentially, I know I've been calling him to come back to the test team for a while, but it's happened now and I'm happy.
I don't know why this whole Karun Nair versus Sai Sudharsan debate hogged all the limelight. Melville, we have a new Indian test team captain, Shubman Gill. I've seen a lot of hate coming in for him. Yeah. How do you feel about it?
I think the hate is pretty much normal for him to get it because of his, records per se. But I think he'll step up.
Let me just cut you off. Not just because of his records, because of his certain on-field demeanor as well, if you know what I mean.
No comments on that.
He's got good brains.
I think he'll take some time, but yeah, he has a huge potential in him.
And let me come to Umar now. Gill, the captain. There are many Kohli pugloos who are like, he cannot be, BCCI is trying to make him the next Kohli, blah, blah, blah. I think Shubman is going to bring that breath of fresh air, if I'm not wrong, with his, young captaincy, this aura that he has, young blood. What do you think?
I don't think he has any aura. Yeah, fine. There are not many options for captaincy. Maybe Bumrah, but is an injury prone. So maybe another option was Rishabh Pant.
Go ahead. Talk more about Rishabh, maybe.
Rishabh Pant, yeah, maybe because of his gameplay, they would have chosen Shubman Gill as a captain, and I think it's a fair decision.
And now we also have to talk about certain misses because whenever BCCI announces a squad, there is always justice #justice for a certain player. And Vikas, did you seek justice for any player to this time?
I think Sarfaraz should feel hard done by, because I don't know why he was not picked.
Yeah.
He didn't get any chance in Australia, and all of a sudden he's dropped. I think only Sarfaraz. I don't know why people are talking about Shreyas Iyer. Okay, he's doing well, but other players who got the chance should have gotten the chance anyway.
Just Sarfraz, Shami.
I think Shami's dropped and maybe done as well. I think he's played the last test match. Not
Harshit, you were saying something about Harshit as well. You would like to continue
he,
that?
He also never deserved a chance for India in whites for sure. For me, there's certain GG quota that he used and he got the chance. Harshit also never deserved a chance in Australia, and rightfully is not in the team right now.
But we are talking about India, England, and there is this one person who is a hardcore Australia supporter, and two of your arch nemesis are gonna be here, Anirudh.
Cut that part.
So two of your team's arch nemesis are gonna be there. Which team you're gonna back this time?
I'll just back cricket as usual.
That's not the answer I'm looking for.
I mean, we'll see. I mean, I'll decide it before the match or during the match. We'll see.
Are you excited to see Ben Stokes and Shubman Gill coming out together at the toss? Oh gosh.
I don't think I've ever imagined about that. So I don't think. I just feel Gill is not a natural leader. He's just like, he's not a natural leader. He's more of just a good cricketer rather than a good leader.
Why do you say that?
He does not give the vibes of a leader. That's all. That aura of a leader, you either have it or you don't. Shreyas has it, for example. Pant doesn't, Gill doesn't, Hardik has it. You can't force it upon people. Bumrah has it. You can't force it upon.
Virat was also 26 when he was handed a young
But
team.
he was also already one of the best batters in the team. I think Gill is like, he was just dropped two games ago and now suddenly he's captain. So it's not like he's the best of the options available. He's like least worst of the options available because they clearly don't want to go to Bumrah. And like Pant is, I don't think they see Pant as someone with enough discipline to be the captain of the Indian team. And we've always seen how like horrible a captain he is in the IPL. Like one of the worst captains among the young lot. He's not a leader at all. So that's maybe another factor why Pant was not captain.
He was the best bet, I would say, in this whole lot. I mean, Bumrah again. They don't want him to play for 5 matches and play all the games. Like this whole IPL basically pushed him far away from the leadership and white ball cricket altogether.
But Shubman Gill has got the captaincy because of an elimination process. You've looked at your other contenders, you said, yeah, Pant's not good enough for some reason. Fair enough, and that's understandable. Bumrah, obviously the workload management gets questioned. KL for me would have been a real front runner. Because now the problem is, in case in the next 12 months, 18 months, it doesn't go according to Shubman Gill's plans and he has a really shit performance in terms of test captain, then what do? Do you go back and take a U-turn? You can't. So I would see them to choose KL as a better choice right now, but if they've gone with Gill, they've gone with Gill. I'm an Indian cricket fan, I'll still support it. Whether he gets his A game as a captain, only time will tell, because obviously everyone will be looking at living up to Kohli's shadow, but let him be himself. Whether it's him in his muffled voice or him fighting with umpires, I don't care. Let his bat do the talking. And that's the biggest talking point in the series.
Exactly. I feel that, this is high time. We have already talked enough about his Sena record. Let's forget the Pookie captain part. And now, Pramod, there is this interesting thing. I'll ask you. So there is this interesting thing. Virat Kohli won the Champions Trophy in 2013. And after that, of course, 2014, he was named the captain a year later. Gill just won the Champions Trophy and good similarity, right? Now he's the captain. Is the apprentice following the master?
I mean, I never really thought of it that way. But now that you've put it that way, I still feel Kohli was a little far ahead than what Gill is at this point. It comes as no surprise that Kohli had the career that he had in Test cricket, but I'm not 100% convinced if Gill will have the same sort of curve as Kohli did. He'll have a very good career, but not sure if he will match the standard that Kohli set as a batter and a captain.
Hardik, you see how everybody is like kind of undermining Shubman Gill, the captain. You are a Gujarat Titans supporter. Your team, is in playoffs. He is the captain. He is truly leading from the front with his bat. What do you have to say to everyone?
I don't know. I mean, I feel Shubman Gill will end up with a better test record than Kohli as captain. This is the first time he'll be leading in England, and hopefully they'll end up winning, and then we'll see. And anyway, I feel this Indian team is like stronger than the Indian team for the last 1 month with those two guys missing. So without Rohit and Kohli, we have a stronger batting lineup as well. I mean, at least in India.
Of course, the jodi of Sudharsan and Gill has been like game changing for you guys. Do you think this jodi yet again can be game changing in the whites for India in this series itself at number 3 and number 4?
I don't know about that, but like I feel in terms of game changers in the batting department, I see only Jaiswal and Pant doing those roles in Test cricket.
And you know, as we have mentioned the game changing part, of course, when I hear the word game changer, we all think of Jasprit Bumrah, let's be honest. And Abhishek, is it your debut this time on Office Vibes, or you have been here?
No, I've been once here.
Jasprit Bumrah. You know, the selector said, Ajit Agarkar said that, you know, he is not going to be available for all the 5 matches. How do you feel about it? You think an Indian pace bowling attack minus Jasprit Bumrah has it in them to bowl England out?
No, even with Jasprit Bumrah, it would be difficult. But that remark by Ajit Agarkar was a stupid one. Like, you're exposing the team already before even it is there. That your best bowler will play only 3 matches. So, and about bowling England out, I don't think so. In 5 matches, maybe out of 2 times we can bowl them out. In 5 matches, yeah.
Things I think really got spiced up here. Guys, just one last prediction by everyone. Where are we ending up in this series? Come on.
3-2 in India's favour. Will be a very evenly contested series. The one difference is this is the first time that I'm genuinely excited to watch a test series because you see a lot of newcomers coming in for Team India. You see a new leader. So there's lots to look forward to. So hopefully it'll be similar to 2018 where the scoreline might not be reflective of who the better side was, but it'll be very well fought. So hopefully, yeah, something like that.
Okay, rest everyone.
I would say that England, the pitches they give us there, that'll be interesting to see. And honestly, with Ben Stokes and the direction that team is taking, they have an important calendar. So they might just actually go all guns blazing. And I wouldn't be surprised India lose 3-0 or 4-1, right? I wouldn't want to see that. I'm backing India solely a lot on Arshdeep Singh also coming to the fore. I think he's the best swinger of the cricket ball right now in that Indian squad, better than Bumrah, some would argue with that. It'll be a highly eventful test series, not many draws, and I don't want to sit on the fence here, but I would say 2-2. If you give Shubman Gill 2-2 right now in his debut test series as captain, he'll bite your hand off. Not yours, but whoever's asking.
Okay, one last prediction from you, of course.
Yeah, I'd have to go like 3-1 with a washout or 4-1 in favor of England, just because they have not lost a single series at home under Ben Stokes, and I feel that there might be just too much inexperience in this Indian lineup. Not just the bat, but especially the bowling is extremely still weak. You know, it's too over-reliant on Bumrah, and we've already known Bumrah is not going to play all 5 tests. So, you know, if things go bad, it could go really bad because of just the way like the Duckett, Brook and Stokes and all these guys bad. And now they have even more better players like Bethel coming up, Jamie Smith. So it's like it'll take an extraordinary performance for India to win the series, and I don't think they are quite capable of it yet. 2018, 2021, if they couldn't win, I don't see them winning like right now. So I don't see a draw happening because of how England play. So 3-1 England with a washout. I think that's what I'm going to go for.
As expected, things got really heated up in this episode of The Office Vibes. The boys here seem really divided over a lot of things. But it will be interesting to see if this time Bazball can get the better of India or Jazzball is going to get the better of England. Thank you. Cricket!